channel. If you're a newbie, then hello and welcome. My name is Raquel, and if you're a subby, thank you for returning. I really appreciate your support. Today I have another H&M haul. I don't know about you guys, but H&M for me has just been absolutely killing it at the moment. They have so much good stuff. I was actually gonna wait for my other order to come and do one huge haul, but I thought it would just be way too much. So I'm gonna split them up into two, so there'll be another H&M haul very, very soon. Of course, like all of my hauls, it will be a try on. I'll let you know sizing, I'll let you know pricing. I will link everything that I mention and try on in the description, in the description box below. I feel as though H&M has got some really, really nice summer pieces, all at different price points. Some are a little bit more expensive, some of them are more affordable, so I've got something for everybody, hopefully, fingers crossed. So if you aren't subscribed, please do go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 20k. If you could help me on my journey, I would greatly appreciate it. But no long talking, let's get straight into this one. Okay, so the first couple of items I'll be trying on together because on the website I noticed that they actually styled them together. First thing is this pair of wide trousers in this bright pink fuchsia colour. These are £40 and I picked them up in a UK small, or is it a UK 8? So a UK 8. And then the textured top that I picked up is also in a UK 8. Oh, sorry, they do this in small, medium, large. So this is actually in a small, and this was £19.99. Let me whack them both on, and then we'll talk. Okay, so here's what this outfit looks like on. I will start, I think, with the trousers, because the trousers are going back, sadly. They're £40, which I think is a little bit of a higher price point to keep for something that you're not sure on. I personally always tend to wear dresses and skirts, so I'm sort of actively looking for a nice pair of trousers that I can start to wear. You guys will have seen I've got some like Zara suit trousers, but they're quite smart, so I'm looking for some really sort of like nice casual ones, and I thought these could be it, but I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's not really my style. I don't know if it's because they need ironing. I don't know what it is, but yeah, they're just not for me. They're not that flattering. I'm finding that they're clinging to my thigh a bit here and then creating this sort of like pocket. So maybe if your figure was slightly different, it wouldn't do that, but I think for me it just kind of bags and bunches here and here, which I'm not a big fan of. So yeah, for £40 I definitely could run these back. But the top, I really love the top. I'm really into my really high quality basics at the moment, and I feel for £19.99 this is quite a good price for this top. I do think, because it is quite baggy, so I do think maybe if you're in doubt, you can size down. This is an extremely stretchy material. It's a really flattering material as well. And another thing to note that I really love about this is the fact that it's quite open, so you can get ventilation. And I know I always mention this, as the weather sort of picks up a bit in London, like we're in the city, so it's nice to have some ventilation. I feel like the armpits are quite low. It's nice and low at the back, which I really like. So this is something that would slot into my wardrobe perfectly, I think. So sadly, the trousers are going to go back. I'm still on a hunt for a nice pair of trousers. I've seen another pair on H&M, so maybe I'll get them in another haul. I mean, am I being harsh? No, I'm not being harsh. It's just not, yeah, that's not going to work. Every time I see this kind of pink, I think of Jacques as well. And I feel like it, oh, no, the trousers have got to go back. Let me move straight on to my next item. Okay, so next up I have this wide maxi skirt. This is £34.99 on the website. I grabbed it in a UK small because they do this in extra small up to, I think, extra large or extra large. I can't actually remember. Extra small, yeah. Extra small up to extra large they do this. The only thing with this is, so the small is okay, but it's a little bit loose, a little bit baggy, and I don't know if the extra small would just be a little bit too tight. The reason why I do quite like this skirt, and I appreciate it's not going to be to everyone's taste, like when I threw this on, my boyfriend was completely laughing at me, but as I mentioned, in the city, in the summer and stuff, I know we're in quarantine and things like that, and we're sort of slowly edging back out, but it's really nice to have these really sort of airy, ventilating pieces in your wardrobe, because it's not every day twist up and hitch up in a clothes. Sometimes you want to be able to breathe, and I think that this skirt is absolutely perfect for that. I do love my bodycons and things like that, but I just feel like in the summer I'm really edging towards more flowy and floaty pieces. Now I love orange. If you guys watch my channel, you know that I love a pop of colour. Like I love my oranges and I love my yellows, just because they're just the best, and especially in the summer. So I really love the colour of this, and I feel like I keep mentioning to you guys, I'm on the hunt for pieces that I can put down and pick up and remix, rematch, rewear, and I think that this skirt is something that would be just just that. I think that next summer when it comes to me taking this out from under the bed, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm excited to wear that. So I'll turn around and show you guys the back. It's just literally exactly the same around the front as it is around the back, and I'm just loving like flounce detail and tears on like skirts and dresses at the moment. It's just a bit of me, so I love this. If you don't like it in the orange, they do have it in a really nice kind of browny zebra printish kind of print, I believe. It will be linked in the description box below. The only thing that these parakeets are crazy, you know. I love them because they're so beautiful to look at, but they get like aggy. But yeah, I digress. The only thing that I'm in a conundrum about is just the sizing. So as I said, this is a small. I have actually ordered it in an extra small just to see, because I don't know, I just feel like it's a little bit loose, but then I wouldn't want it to be too tight because that would defeat the whole purpose of this being, you know, quite baggy and loose and flowy. So do you know what? I'm just going to wait for the extra small to come. If the extra small comes and it's not too suffocating, then I'll just stick with the extra small. I mean, I don't feel like this looks too big. There's a little bit of a gap, but it's okay. So I think I'll keep a hold of this one until the extra small comes. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let me move on. Oh, and two things to mention. So one, I've just noticed that the one that is on the website in a slightly different colorway is actually on offer. So it's $24.99, which I think is an absolute bargain. And now I'm like, oh, do I need both? But no, relax. And the second thing to mention is that I would just opt to pair it with a plain top, just like this one on the top here. This is just a simple little basic from Zara. It was $3.99. It's coming up in a yet another Zara haul, but you'll see that very, very soon. I want to move on to the next two items now. So I saw this print and it really caught my eye because you guys know that I love sort of like big, bold and like abstract-y patterns. And last year H&M did a co-ord that I did not get near. Like, I can't remember. I feel like it was, I think it had yellow in it, or maybe it had lemons on it, and it was a really nice top, really nice bell flared skirt. Couldn't get near it, sold out every single time I went onto the website. So this year I saw this one and I thought this might be the one this year that does the same thing. And then they released this exact print as a dress, and I was like, oh, maybe I would have liked the dress one. But anyway, this is a co-ord. I'm going to whack it on and then I'll give you sizing and price. Okay, so here's what this co-ord looks like on. We're going to get into it. So the skirt is $34.99 and I picked it up in a UK 8. The top is $29.99 and I picked it up in a UK 8 also. Now, I'm really on the fence about this co-ord. I can't decide whether I should keep it or not. I'm going to move my hair back so you guys can see. I have tried this on briefly before I did this video, and I looked at the top and I just thought, oh, the top is a little bit too busy. I actually really wish I could take the straps off, and then I realised that they are actually detachable. So I said, okay, cool. Let me detach the sleeves and see, or the little straps, and see if I prefer it. And I think I prefer it without the straps. It does still hold up. There is some shirring at the back which makes it a little bit elasticated, so it holds nicely. You've got no issue, you don't have to worry about it just slipping down. I think the sleeves are the right kind of puff for me. You lot know I love a big energy sleeve and a big energy moment. So I thought, okay, that's much better than with the straps, I think. But I'm still on the fence about it. So then I was sort of looking at the skirt. Now the skirt is a really it's actually quite a heavier material because it's almost sort of double lined. There are pockets on it as well, which I actually realised quite late. But yeah, the skirt is a little bit more of a heavier material. So because of the fact that this is a little bit bigger for me around the waist, it kind of droops. So I think the first thing I need to do is get this in a 6 to really see, like, because it will fit there and it will stay up, like it will, because there's about like 1 inch there of room. So if I got the 6 and I could really see, you know, and then it's tight, and then it's not so bad. But even after all that, I'm still on the fence. So I'm really not sure what I think about this. I feel as though if I don't keep this, this will be something that next summer I'll like be looking in my wardrobe for, and then I'll be like, oh, I didn't keep it, and then I'll kick myself. Do you guys know what I mean? Because I do love this really bright orange and tropical print that they've got going on. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I know it's not going to be to everyone's taste. Fashion is different for different people, I completely understand that, but I'm just on the fence about it. I don't know if I don't know. Here's the back, by the way. One thing I think is quite clear, I definitely get a lot of use out of this as separates as well. So this top would look really, really nice with a pair of jeans, and I think that this skirt would look really, really nice with something even just like the plain black top that I had on before with the other orange skirt. So I'm on the fence. I'm not going to talk about this too much more. I have already ordered this skirt in the size 6 just to see what it looks like then, and then I can make a little bit more of an informed decision. But for now, I'm going to move on to the next item. Okay, so next up we have this balloon sleeve organza dress. I've had my eye on this for quite some time. They also have it in a black with white polka dots on it print as well. It's £50, which is a little bit more steep. So I will definitely be keeping an eye out in case this goes down in the sale. And I picked it up in a UK small. Yeah, so this comes in small, medium, large, and I picked this up in a UK small. Now, obviously, if you guys watch my channel, you know that I absolutely love organza. The reason why I gravitated towards this dress is because it does come with a like colour-coded green slip-on underneath. But if you wanted to take this off and then wear this with, say, like a bodycon or a unitard or something like that, and then throw the organza on the top, I feel like that would be quite a good look as well. So I feel like the actual organza is quite versatile, and it does have a nice little sort of peplum, like a really high peplum on the bottom, which I really, really love. I'm kind of changing slightly, and typically my go-to is to have something that's a little bit more fitted, but I am quite liking these sacky, if you like, dresses. I am going to belt this for you guys really quickly because obviously if you're a bit like me and you do like things usually that are more fitted, then you're probably dying to cinch this in at the waist, which I kind of am, to be honest. So funnily enough, I do actually think that this is a little bit more of an autumnal piece, because I feel like, especially with this belt and a pair of black boots and a leather jacket, I feel like that would be such a look for autumn. So I don't really know in terms of summer, like it can still run because it's a lightweight dress, but I think it's maybe the colour that's making me feel or place it in a bit more of an autumnal vibe and an autumnal feel. But here's what it looks like once the belt is on. I'll just turn around and show you guys the back. It obviously just brings it in and gives it a different feel, and then if you want to just pull it a little bit to make it a little bit baggier at the top, you can. It just really depends on your style. Personally, I love this look. I love it with and without the belt, to be fair, and with a nice pair of biker boots, I think this will just be look complete, look done. So yeah, this is my, I think I've got, oh my gosh, this is the first dress that I've tried on this whole haul. Well done. But now I've got just dresses until the end of the haul, so let me whack the next one straight on. Okay, so my penultimate item is this dress here. I've had my eye on this for a little while because this is at a really, really good price point. It's £24.99, which is a really good price. I did grab it in a UK small, but I think with these kind of dresses that are quite flouncy and are quite, you know, floated and that sort of thing, or floaty rather, I think you can get away with sizing down. So in hindsight, if I was to reorder this, I probably would size down to an extra small. I noticed that once I'd placed this order, they actually also dropped this exact same style dress in like a dark yellowy orange colour, and I was so gutted that I didn't hold out, because actually if it was between the two of these, then I perhaps would have gone for that other colour, just because I like those bolder colours. Now I appreciate this is not going to be something for everybody, and do you know what, funnily enough, it does remind me of like an old tea towel or an old like bed sheet that my mum has. It really, really, really does. I don't know, it's something about the floral print on it, but the floral print is kind of muted, it's hazy, it's not like vivid, if that makes sense. And that is what's given me like the old school vibes. But as I mentioned, in the summer, I am really looking to add pieces into my wardrobe that are just a little bit more comfortable. And this is one of those pieces. I think that it's such a lovely, comfortable, yet chic and stylish type dress at the same time. I know it's not to everyone's taste. And to be honest, this never used to really be my kind of taste. Like, I would never really go for things that weren't fitted. Like, if it had this, like, this is really not fitted at all, apart from the elastic at the top, which by the way is quite comfortable, because sometimes when you get these Bardot elasticated items, they're really, really tight, and like you move it and then there's like an imprint in your skin where it was. This is actually very, very comfortable, I will say that. So yeah, I'm just opting to wear it like this across the shoulder. I've actually seen this dress on Instagram so much, and actually seeing it styled and people wearing it kind of restored my faith in it a little bit, because I was a bit like, oh, I'll order it, but I don't know whether it's actually going to look that nice. But I do actually really like it. And on them days when you want to go to the park and have a nice little picnic, eat a load of crap and not show, this is the absolute perfect dress. Now my last dress is a little bit different, it's a little bit more fitted, so I'm going to whack it on right now. Okay, so here's my last dress, and it's known as the flounce trimmed tunic. I grabbed it in a UK small, and it was £39.99, and when I ordered it I was like, what what's with the price point? That seems kind of expensive. But actually, as soon as I took it out of the packet, I understood why. If I come up closely, you guys will see that these polka dots that you guys can see on here are kind of like a felt velvet material. The buttons and the cuffs, oh my gosh, lovely. I think the camera's too bright, but yeah, the buttons and the cuffs are really, really nice. Like, there is just some really nice detailing on the dress. So it's not one of those dresses where you spend 40 quid and you're like, what have I spent it on? Because I can see where the attention to detail is, which would relate to having a price at that price point. It also has a really nice sort of gathered, I really don't know how you would describe this, but this sort of gathered stuff here, and that's a really nice little detail as well. And of course there is a slip on underneath, because in parts this is quite sheer, especially at the top. It's really quite sheer actually. Yeah, really nice piece. I know I keep mentioning my other H&M haul, but like I said, H&M's crazy. They've got so much stuff. I'm on the website every single day, so I've got another order coming, and I did order another dress that was kind of similar. It's another tunic style dress, and it's a little bit cheaper. So once that haul comes in, obviously I'll share it with you guys. I think I'll make a decision between the two, because the other one is white. I do still quite like this though. I do love the sleeves on this. The flounce in detail actually makes it look as though it's got big shoulder sleeves, but also the cuff detailing that I mentioned as well just makes it really nice. And I don't know, I just think it's a really lovely dress. So I would be silly to keep this one and the other one that I'm talking about. So we'll see once the other one comes in. But so far, I think this one is quite a nice dress. Like, I feel like on my quest, as I keep mentioning, to get stuff that will last me, I think that this is something that will last me. I do think that this dress is quite transitional as well through seasons, so I do like that about this one. I think this one might edge it over the other one, but we'll have to wait and see when that other one comes in. I'm not sure if I've spoken about the back, so there's just 3 little buttons. I've obviously only done one because you know me. And yeah, it's just like 3 little buttons and then a little hole there, and then the flounce detailing is also on the back. If you wanted to belt this, you guys could, but I just think because of this detailing here, I just opt to leave it like this. I think it looks quite nice like that. And I think if I could do up all the buttons, it might be a little bit tighter around the neck to give it a little bit of a different shape there. But other than that, quite a nice little dress. But I think, just gonna double check, yeah, that's it. So that completes my H&M haul. I mentioned I do have another H&M haul coming very soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. If you aren't subscribed, please do make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed the video, again, of course, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep up with me on my IG, I'm being very active over there at the moment, which is strange for me, but hey ho. And it's been going on for a little while, this activeness. So I'm going to pop it on the screen. I think it's actually, I don't know what side it's going to be on, but I'm going to pop it on the screen, and it's always linked in the description box. Anything I tried on will be linked in the description box. I'm uploading 4 times a week, so make sure you turn the bell. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys very soon. Bye.